It is a great joy and honor to come into your homes and your minds with a message of empowerment and enlightenment. This is Emmanuel Mensah, a co-founder of the Eagle Mentality Group. At the Eagle Mentality Group, we teach and propagate information about the power of thought, universal laws and principles, and how these laws and our thinking patterns or our thought processes comes together to create our realities. All men and women are creating their realities. Nothing is being done to you, and no one is attacking you. No, there is no demon or anything anywhere that is attacking you. And even if there are those demons, you are creating them. Therefore, you are the creator of them. You create your own realities. By the way, that is not what we are talking about. This is just by introduction.
From the heart of Africa, a new way of thinking is rising. Like the eagle, we rise above limitations, seeing farther, thinking deeper, and becoming more. We are the Eagle Mentality Group, illuminating and transforming Africa through the power of thought.
And so today, let us move on to what we are talking about. Today, we're going to continue about how to bring uniform and sustainable development in Africa, using Ghana as an example. Ghana is taken as an example because I'm a Ghanaian, and therefore I am able to speak to the Ghana situation without any level of uncertainty. So today we're going to continue with the quest for uniform and sustainable development in Africa. And therefore I welcome you to our program. Before we go on, I just want to take this opportunity to remind you that as you listen to me, please click on the subscribe button, join this movement, join this organization, join our community, and let us come together to bring about uniform and sustainable development in Africa. If you have already done that, we just want to say we appreciate you. And then as you continue to share, as you continue to circulate it, please like, comment, and send us anything that is needed for the continuous running of our program. And so today we are going to look at another topic that I started, and that is housing. If you go to any country that is called a developed country, three things that separate them or put them apart from other places that are not developed is one, the transportation system. How people are able to move about, whether within the city or between city, intercities, or across the nation. Two, housing. Housing is what shows that a nation is developed. How they are keeping their towns and cities and the system by which they used to provide housing for the citizens. Decent, affordable, and beautiful. The third one is the provision of services such as education and all those things that are needed that will make life more enjoyable and fulfilling. I stated that if I were to be the president of Ghana today, His Excellency John Mahama, this is what I would do. I'm going to introduce a housing scheme. As a matter of fact, Ghana has no nationwide housing scheme. I am going to introduce a housing scheme. And that scheme will be a partnership between the citizens and the government. But before that is done, we will restructure or we will bring about reforms in relation to land ownership, the releasing of land, town development, everything will be done. And therefore, every town, every community in Ghana will be given a plan. Then we will come out with a nationwide standard that every building that will be put up must meet. And this will be enforced by the local authorities. And so every local authority will provide housing services to its locality. Towns and cities will be responsible by the work under the local authority, depending on how we want to structure it, but it has to be in a proper way. And so when we do this, you will see that we'll be able to have a uniform, beautiful, and wonderful system of housing that men and women can access. And this housing, as I said, is going to be the partnership between the government and the individual, the citizens. Sit down and look at it critically. As it is now, everyone that has a place that he called his house or her house is a plot that the person purchased and has put that thing on. And so when you go to Accra, you have some places that are beautiful, well built, and then some places that are slums. These houses are just being developed anyhow. And now to bring uniformity and order is why we introduced this housing scheme. And so therefore, every town, every community will be developed based on the national standard. And therefore, if you have a plot of land and you start putting up your house, you enter into partnership with the government. When you put up your house to a certain level, the government comes in to help you to complete it to the level that is to the national standards. So when we do this, we will have men and women developing houses. But what we're going to do is, these houses will be in different stages. Those who have the amount to build block and other houses will have their right to do that, but it must be within the national standard. And then those who cannot afford, we will leverage local technology, like the local Atakwame houses. We will bring out engineers. I will summon all the architects and engineers. Then we will look at how we can improve upon the local architectural design at Atakwame, such that will bring about improvement in them. We will use that to create decent and affordable houses in all areas of Ghana. And so when we do that, you see that whatever community that you will go, our houses will be well structured. Everything will be in order. And as a matter of fact, you don't need money to draw a plan for a community. Yes, money is needed to carry out the plan, but the drawing of the plan is about mental thing. It's about thinking, it's critical thinking. And so when we have plan for every town, every community across the nation, then we begin to develop, regenerating all our communities and societies. And now, those in the cities, if you don't have a plot of land, you'll be resettled. We will create a new town somewhere and resettle all the people over there who provide the necessary facilities that are needed there. And so when we build a community, a new town, we will automatically bring about like modernized markets and other things that people will be able to access. And therefore, when we build these new houses, it will be well organized. And therefore, every man or woman that will begin that house will pay or will be in partnership with the government. And therefore, the only thing that citizens are supposed to pay after the houses have been developed is a tax or a levy back to the government or to the local authority. And that levy, that fund is going to be used to maintain the houses and also for the future development for newer people that are coming. If we do this, you will see that Ghana will be transformed into a modern nation. And Accra, all the slums, we rebuild and we regenerate them. As a matter of fact, if you go to the United Kingdom, if you come to Canada here, there are some communities that have become problematic. They are more underdeveloped, you say. So the government comes in, then they take the area, they redevelop it, then they regenerate the area. I saw this. When I was in Glasgow, there was a place called Fossil Park. I saw them doing this, and some of the buildings were pulled down and they brought up new housing. And therefore, if you take places in Accra like Choco, Akotolanti, and all those places will be resettled. And then we redevelop newer houses over there, appropriate those lands to people who can afford to build better houses. The government come together with the people. And therefore, everyone in the nation, instead of paying rent, you pay a tax to your national or your local authority housing development department, however we want to call it. Then we push this system. It is only when we bring up this system that we'll be able to reorganize our towns, bring up proper drainage system, such that we will incorporate water closet and other things. Pipeline and all these things will be laid such that water for home use will not be a problem. It is only when we take this step that we can bring our cities and towns to a certain level, not for other people outside, but for the fact that we are bringing improvement in the living condition of the people. In this world that you hold a mobile phone, you hold a cell phone, even when you are in your shrine, if you are a fetish priest, you dial people. In your temple, you dial people. You communicate with the outside world. Then after that, you will go and queue at a public place that you're going to toilet. It doesn't matter. This is happening because our leadership is completely out of touch. Our leaders don't have the ability of problem solving. And once again, that brings in the Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's statement that Africa is not poor, but it is the Africans who are poor. The poverty that he's talking of, from me, the poverty is mental, it's thinking. African poverty is all about thinking, you see. And so when we do this, every town, every community will have better streets, better amenities, such that the local authorities will be responsible. And with our housing development project and plans, we'll be able to develop our towns in a way that we want, according to the standard that we have set. Then that we will say we are developed people. But as it is, we can put up all the beautiful structures in some suburb of Accra. The fact is that Accra is underdeveloped city. Kumasi is underdeveloped city. Go to Kumasi and stand at Kejetia and look at the buildings all over. Aluminium roofing sheets that has, rusted into a color like brown or whatever. Go to all our communities. Now, we can take this out and beautify our communities. Every building that stands anywhere in the country. We will look at the local technology and improve upon them. And even if it is the tiles, we'll create them ourselves, locally affordable, so that we will use it to tile our houses. Actually, will cool the temperature in the houses. We can leverage all other things that other people are doing to create something beautiful. We do not have to do great things to be great. We do not have to do big things to be great, but we only have to do the smaller ones in a great way to be great people. And so this is the time that we have to come out from our comfort zone. Let us apply our problem-solving skills. Africa is not poor. It is only that the African people are poor in thinking. It's a fact. When it comes to academic, we can regurgitate things. We read and regurgitate, but when it comes to problem solving, we find ourselves wanting. Why? Because we don't exercise our mind. We don't exercise our mind. And this is the time that we have to come to the point that we need to redevelop our communities and cities and towns. It is not for the people outside, but for the fact that we want improvement in the living condition of the people. Not long ago, I saw on YouTube that the president of Ghana launched a project called the Green Project, a green city. They are building a whole city for people who are like me. People, those of us, he was appealing to those of us here that we need to take advantage of the Green City project. But the fact is that those of us here doesn't need accommodation. Those who need housing are those in Ghana. That Green Project, how many Ghanaians will be able to access it? How many Ghanaians will be able to access it? Now, let us take what I'm saying, coming together, looking at the common needs of the ordinary people, and developing systems that will be able to help them to have better living conditions. Houses are uniform everywhere. Wherever you go, we have our towns and villages in a uniform way. That is the only way that we will say we are serving the people. But what they are doing, they are not serving you. And so you people have already been fooled, as you say. And as I started with my introduction to this program, that it is easy to fool people than for you to convince them, for them to know that they have been fooled. And that is what Africans are living in. You say, so this is the time. Accra, from housing perspective, Kumasi from housing perspective, every town in our country from housing perspective are opportunities. Take Lagos and look at the population. If this plan is taken to Lagos, and restructured, Lagos will become one of the most transformed cities in the world with a greater population. What can't we achieve? My brothers and sisters, wake up. We are dead in mind, and that is why this awakening is coming your way. Let us rise up. There are more opportunities in our settings, but these opportunities are the challenges that we are facing. If we go deeper into our minds, taking our simple things that we have and trying to improve upon them to a higher level, we will become great people. You will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And so the housing scheme is something that we are talking about. As it is, Ghana, there is no housing scheme for the ordinary people. But what I'm saying will make Ghanaians debt-free as it is in the developed world. You take a mortgage and you fall in debt. You say, this system, every Ghanaian that owns a plot, and then later on, every Ghanaian that will apply for a plot from the local authority will develop it in conjunction with the local authority, and then the house becomes his, but he pays a levy. That levy or the tax is for the maintenance and development of the house and other newer ones. This is a system that is sustainable. It can keep itself. You will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And so that is what I have for you. A word to a wise is enough. So as you close the page, I just want to remind you, please click on the subscribe button and then circulate the messages. Let us come together. Together, we will transform Africa. We will transform ourselves from our mental state. And our transformation from the mental state will flow into our communities, such that what you see in US, UK, anywhere, what you see in New York, what you see in Boston, what you see in London, Liverpool, when you go to Accra, when you go to Lagos, when you go to Uganda, Kampala, all these places, you will see them in a nice way. That is the African way. Thank you, and God bless you.
Join, subscribe, follow, like, and share our content on YouTube and Facebook.